explain your rocket idea.
Oh, okay. Well, simply put, the question is, where does your clouds or your elevation of your airplanes, like it's 1 mile, 35,000 feet around that area, you know what I mean? Like it's a certain elevation, no matter which direction you go, horizontal or vertical, from one point of dirt on the surface.
Okay.
So if the clouds are as far from the curve as they are from the ground I'm standing on, which they should be even. So horizontally, the rocket can go horizontal or down around the curve to the clouds. It cannot go flat, horizontal, straight, beeline to the clouds or down. It cannot veer up at all, because on a globe, you shouldn't have to hit the clouds at so many feet past the curve of dirt. So as soon as it hits the clouds, we're done. If the rocket can hit the clouds horizontally before my balloon does vertically, and I'll even let the rocket go first, then it would prove that you guys are on a globe if your rocket wins. If your rocket can't win, it would prove we're on a flat earth, because my balloon can only go up vertically to hit the clouds. And if your rocket can't hit the clouds straight ahead, then there are no clouds and there is no curve.
All right, so you want to launch a rocket horizontally?
Yes, sir, just to the clouds.
And how are
the elevation of clouds?
Yeah, and how is that going to happen? They're going to have to custom build a rocket?
Well, you don't know what a rocket is now?
I do know what a rocket is, but they're not.
You don't have.
They're not designed to fly horizontally
rockets.
like that.
They're not designed. Okay, well, get a circle. And hold on, get a circle. You see the green line around our name? Put a line going from the center out horizontally. Then put a line from the center going out vertically. Okay. Show me what's the difference.
Well, it's
there's no difference.
90 degree, but
there's no difference.
Rocket...
There is no difference. If there is no difference on the outside of a sphere at a 90-degree L that's both the same distance on each portion, or a V pattern, it's the same. Well, there is no difference in elevation. There is no difference in distance.
There's something that will pull that rocket down.
No.
There
is no difference between the two. You just clarified. Do you comprehend?
There's a huge difference between the two, because when you launch a rocket vertically,
it takes 33 seconds. It should take 33 seconds to go up to the clouds for a rocket, and 33 seconds from the curve to the clouds horizontally.
No, it's
both
much
directions
farther.
Should be the same.
No, it's much farther.
Oh, now it's not the same direction for the ring around the clouds that an airplane travels. The clouds aren't the same amount, distance of a ring?
Yeah, from the ground, but when you're going horizontally,
so
it's a lot farther.
From the ground, yeah, the surface of your curve, the surface of your dirt, it's not funny. It's an elevation.
It's hilarious.
So the same elevation, it's the same, the green line. You understand that green line around your name when you talk? That's your clouds. Do you understand?
I understand the geometry
when your
pretty
airplane goes up or forward, what's the difference? If I put your airplane on the side of the ball, what's that? Isn't that horizontal? What do you mean? What's horizontal and vertical? Can you please differentiate on this ball? Show me on the outside drawing, please. Can you draw a circle and show me horizontal line from the center out versus vertical, and how they're different?
It's a much farther trip. Yep.
Demonstrate the circle. Can you draw it or not?
If you can't fathom that, then I'm sorry that you can't handle 5th grade math. It's not.
No, we're not going to imagine cartoons and Papa Smurfs. I know that's what you want to do. We're going to have you draw, because you're going to be held to an actual statement. You're going to be held to a form and a shape. So draw your circle and draw a line vertically, right, an inch above from the center outward, from the edge of the circle, and then draw a horizontal one from the center outward, and show me how they're different.
All right. I can do that. That's great. All right, hold on. I gotta move over here. I mean, you're not gonna see it, but people on my live stream will see it, so it'll be good. All right, let's see. I'll use that. I'll use this mug here, and then I need something to write with. Where's my pen? Somebody took my pen. I got this. It's a colored pencil. It's not a crayon, so no eating it, okay? All right. So you could look at my live stream.
I got it on.
There we go. So there's the circle. I'll draw a concentric circle around it, which is the clouds. All right, so we got Earth. There it is. All right, we've got the Earth and the clouds. So then you've got the distance straight up, and I'll use this ruler to measure the actual distance straight up from there. Let's see. I use this ruler here. Don't worry. It's all good. I'm going to do it in metric just to confuse you. Okay?
Yeah, make sure you have one to the right horizontally, and then one straight up from the center outward.
This is one.
One vertical and then one horizontal.
1.4 cm. You know what a centimeter is?
Yeah, you can just go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just make sure there's the same amount of distance from the surface outward.
So there we go.
From the center out.
1.4 centimeter. Now you want me to draw a rocket going horizontally from the surface of the Earth to the clouds there, right?
No, I didn't say that. I want you to draw the line and show us the difference between the two lines being vertical or horizontal.
Yeah, so
what's
there's
the
a
difference?
horizontal. There's the horizontal right there. I drew the horizontal.
All right. Now on the right, like you're a whole different country, from the center to the right of the ball, draw a horizontal line outward from the center out.
Yeah, that's right here. That one right there.
That vertical line is both lines. Now I want you to turn your paper clockwise. Turn your paper.
Okay.
Now that first line you made is all you need, the vertical line.
Okay.
Turn your paper to like the line is 3 o'clock now. Now, do you see that line is horizontal now?
This line down here? Yeah.
The top one, the only one you need, one line.
I don't know.
Your vertical line is horizontal, depending on how you turn the ball, depending on how you orientate whatever person you say standing where. Your horizontal is vertical. There is no difference. Do you understand?
You're not explaining well. No.
A ball, on the top of a ball, if you go from the center outward, you're a straight line, right? Is that straight line horizontal or vertical?
A straight line going out from the center of the ball is vertical.
Which is it? Yeah, no, is it? So is it not horizontal?
It's vertical.
But it's horizontal when you turn the ball to the right.
Yeah, it's relative to
the same line.
It's relative to the position. It changes
the same
depending
line
on where
is
you are.
horizontal and vertical no matter how you turn the ball, correct?
Yeah, it's embarrassing for you that you don't understand this.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Your one line is horizontal and vertical at the same time, but you can't travel each distance.
To a different
you
position.
Have a problem. No, that's your problem, that you can't travel that same one line going one way or the other. Somehow you have some kind of weird excuse or some dog shit that you can't hit the clouds at a certain distance all of a sudden.
Like you just don't understand this basic geometry. That's amazing.
So how far do you got to go? What don't I understand about the 35,000 feet? You got to go horizontal or vertical? What are we missing here?
You just don't understand the concept of
35.
Yes.
Do you understand elevation?
Away from the center.
The horizontal elevation to your clouds is how far?
There's the horizontal elevation?
What you're trying to say is you can't leave this globe anyway, right? You can't leave the globe now, right?
No.
Nowhere. So you can't leave the globe in any direction and hit clouds, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
So how do you hit clouds then?
You just go up.
You just go up.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you just go to the right off your sphere, which is up?
No, up is away from the center.
So we just determined and we just established that horizontal is vertical, up is down, is right, is left. No matter how you turn the ball in orientation, we already established that. Can you comprehend? So your straight line, the only line we have, no matter how you want to turn it, is your horizontal rocket. It is your vertical rocket. There is no difference. Now, to compete and to prove your Earth is a globe, you need to make it from the dirt, right? From the dirt, horizontally flat to the clouds. If you cannot do so, you do not have a globe.
No, really all simple. You've done is demonstrate you don't understand the basic geometry of the globe.
No, you don't understand that a rocket doesn't have no problem making it to the clouds. What would stop it? What stops a rocket from going to the clouds? We see them go up there all the time. Then they turn right back around.
Yeah, they just go up. Yeah.
Yeah. So what stops it?
Nothing stops.
That's horizontal. Yeah, it's horizontal. Everywhere's the curve on your planet, right? It just left the curve and went horizontal to space. Are you slow?
It has to orbit.
Are you slow?
No, you
went straight to space horizontally. It went straight to space horizontally.
No.
Do you comprehend?
You don't understand orbits.
So you don't know what a 360 is. So the outside edge of a 360-degree sphere you don't understand is all the same from the center outward.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how bad you are at
You don't understand this. Okay, I got another question.
Gosh.
Since that stumps you, well, you can invite Elon Musk if you want to see if his rocket can make it horizontally to the cloud.
They go to space all the time.
So a fucking measly rocket can't make it 35,000 feet
they
now.
Go all the
That's
time.
Good to know.
It's commonplace.
So how high do I have to set it off the beach for it to be able to hit a cloud past the 3-mile curve?
It happens all the time. I filmed one myself.
So if you sit a rocket on top of a house or a building and shoot it from the horizon, you're telling me that distance, the distance you set it up off the ground, if you set it on like 50 foot up in the air or 100 foot in the air, you're telling me that diagonal drop isn't enough to pass the fucking globe diagonally and hit the clouds? So you're telling me you can't hit the globe diagonally from the beach? Off your globe.
You're just demonstrating. All you're doing, Demmock, is showing that you can't fathom
so off the
basic
curved
geometry.
surface of your dirt, off the dirt,
so
that's the
embarrassing
curve.
for you.
When a bottle rocket leaves the dirt, it doesn't leave the dirt now. Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is you don't understand geometry.
It doesn't leave the dirt now.
Step one, you need to understand geometry, which you haven't done yet.
So what's denser, the plastic or the air?
You are denser.
The plastic. So now what's denser, a balloon or the air?
You are denser.
So your helium balloon and your plastic are more dense than the air, correct?
You are more dense.
So is an ice cube more dense than the water?
It's less
So
dense.
you don't know, do you?
It's
do you
less
even
dense.
know what science is? Have you ever seen science? Could you show me a video of science from start to finish where someone manipulated any variables like temperature, electricity? Huh?
Of course, yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes, that's not
Yeah.
Okay. And your point is?
Do you know what electricity is?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
How do you get rid of it?
How do you get rid of electricity?
How do you get rid of energy?
You don't. Oh, I mean, I guess you could
manipulate it.
You could convert it into matter, I suppose.
So you can't manipulate it.
Of course, you can manipulate it.
Where do you go get a bucket of helium at? Can you go get a bucket of natural helium?
Well,
or you got to get it man-made in a container, or is it man-made?
Helium's not man-made generally.
Can you go get any natural gas by itself with no top on your bucket in the woods right now? That's not man-made. Please lie.
I don't know why you need. I don't know. Why
Liar.
do you need?
Can you go get some natural stuff? Naturally. You said it's not man-made, so go get a natural bucket of it, please.
Why do you need a?
Do you understand what non-man-made is? Do you understand what non-man-made is?
You're so dumb. Oh my gosh!
So go get a bucket of nitrogen, 100% of it by itself, please.
How can you be this dumb? Why? Why does anybody care?
Oxygen?
Why does anybody care about this ridiculousness?
So what are you talking about? What is helium then?
Why does this make
go get a bucket of it?
Any difference of it? Why is this this line of reasoning even happening? What's your point?
Because you don't have because you just said it's natural and it's not. What's your point? You don't know what man-made is, apparently.
In science,
you don't
natural
know what
means
man putting
natural
stuff
means things that are not supernatural. In science,
and heating it up or cooling it or putting it under pressure.
I'll give you a little tip. Little pro tip. Here.
And then they shock it with electricity. What's a container? Is that container man-made or not?
It doesn't matter.
That you put the gas in?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be.
If you can't go get it, it pretty much does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't need to be.
Gas at? So now it's not natural. You can't go get any.
It's because it has natural gas.
Can you actually go get gas?
Yes, because everything in the universe is natural.
Where? Go get 100% oxygen for me.
Everything in the universe is natural.
I'll wait.
Yeah, you'll wait. But for not understanding things.
100% helium. Go get me some.
Why?
Since it's not man-made.
Why is this a thing? Why is that a thing?
Because
why do you care about that?
You supposedly think you know something, but you don't know shit.
Well, that's what you've said, but all you've done is be ridiculously crazy so far.
I'm asking you to go produce some of the gases you say are natural. To go get some.
Why do I need to produce them?
Because you can't.
Why do I? But why do I need
you
to?
You couldn't.
Well, neither can you. So what? Why does it matter?
I'm not the one who said they're not man-made. I said they are man-made. You said they're not. You said they float around in air. And
helium
you can go
is
get buckets
not man-made generally. I mean, you can make it.
Well,
but
how's
it's not,
where does it come from?
Where's
how's
it come
it produced?
from?
Do you know the process?
It's not. It's produced.
So you can't go get a bucket of it, but it's not man-made, and you got to buy it in a container that a man makes.
What does it matter if it's man-made or not?
What do man-made containers mean to you?
What does it matter?
So when a man takes something and they put air in there, right?
Stupid.
They put hydrogen or whatever you claim that is, and they put it under pressure, and then they slap a name on it. You think that's what now?
Who cares? Nobody cares about you.
Who cares
your dumb
about
ideas
your
here?
Has one kind of air in it, and they call every kind of air. Who cares?
You're just making no sense. I mean, you're going off on this crazy tangent.
Make up a label with your globe priest. Your globe priest can just make a label and put a sticker on something, and that's all they got to do, right?
No, it's way more complicated than that.
No,
you would not
put a
understand.
Sticker on the container. It's
you
way
would
more complicated.
Never understand it. It's way more complicated.
Never understand the natural gas process of you never being able to get any. How about you show us live where the natural gas just pops up everywhere?
they get natural gas.
The video?
Like.
Have you ever seen any science where have you ever done any science where you manipulated stuff?
Yes.
Did you manipulate gravity?
Yes, you can by negating it.
Something you don't know what it's caused by, you can manipulate.
It doesn't matter.
That's weird.
It doesn't matter
what causes it. No,
it doesn't. Not at all.
So
it doesn't matter
what causes electricity or static, but you're going to manipulate it when
Correct.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter how it's caused. Yeah. You can do experiments without having the cause of it understood.
You're going to manipulate it. Yeah. So you have no clue. You're looking at a cartoon you've never seen before, and you're going to manipulate the author through the cartoon that he drew because you've never saw it. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh my gosh! I mean, you've never done science. It's amazing. So your lack of science understanding.
How far are your
tantamount?
How are you going to demonstrate your clouds
amazing.
From the horizon?
You just look up. You just look up. There's clouds.
Where is your elevation from the horizon to reach the clouds? From your curve, your globe. Hello.
Did your parents
ring around your name?
Did your parents have
ring around your name? Your clouds.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
Where is it horizontally? Does it exist horizontally? Can you not just go to city to city to city horizontally?
All you've done is show that you don't understand.
City to city to city for thousands of miles. How come there's no clouds horizontally?
Oh my gosh! How can you be so bad at this? All right, Mark Sermon.
Your globe's the one that keeps on going.
All right, hold on a second.
But the flat Earth is what beats your fucking retarded rocket because your stupid ass rocket cannot beat a balloon to the fucking clouds.
Well,
your stupid ass rocket cannot beat a balloon 35 fucking seconds, 33 seconds.
Where did
to
this
a cloud.
happen? When did this happen?
So now your rocket can't fly all of a sudden.
Wait, 33 seconds for the balloon to go to the clouds?
You got no rockets. Now you can't reach the moon. Now your rockets are broke. Missiles can't hit targets now. Now you're all of a sudden fucking retarded.
What the hell are
and
you
missiles
talking
don't
about?
go horizontally. Nothing flies horizontally like
How can you be
planes
so
and
wrong
jets
about everything
and every fucking
at
thing.
the same time?
And the rocket that goes up vertically has to turn, guess what direction? Horizontally to leave the planet. Fucking idiot.
It has to in order to orbit.
So why would you have to do anything but be directly on the fucking dirt and go directly horizontally to the cloud within 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Why would you ever do anything
friction. It's for friction.
No story time. No story
you don't
time.
understand. You don't understand friction? Okay.
No story time.
I'm not surprised.
And when does a helium balloon go horizontally to space? If you're on a fucking ball and from the center is everything and everything's the same. Why the fuck does a helium pick one certain direction?
Because of
Why
gravity.
would helium need to pick one direction?
Because of gravity.
It's a sphere, goofball. There is no difference from the fucking center out, ignorant. There is no difference. We determined that, retard. I don't know what you're laughing about, but a fucking V is no difference. A V from the center outward is the same distance, McStupid. You're fucking retarded, dude.
You'd be so bad at this. People are wondering if you're a Poe. Like, are you intentionally being as dumb as possible to give flat earthers a bad name? That's the question people are wondering.
Okay. What's the helium do when you put it in a van and you drive forward?
In a balloon?
Yeah,
a helium balloon. Yeah,
idiot.
Yeah. If you accelerate, the helium balloon goes towards the front because of.
Why does it do that?
Because of the acceleration.
Because it's showing you the van's accelerating, dumb bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
So if fucking helium was accelerating on an Earth, dumb fucking retard, the helium would race in front of it, you stupid fuck.
It's not accelerating.
You ignorant motherfucker. It's only going vertical.
But
in the van, it goes vertical and forward. You got to tie it to stop it from going both. You stupid motherfucker. So it's automatically going to go vertical no matter what, you fucking retard.
But wait,
no matter what, it's going vertical. You got to tie it down.
Do you think that the Earth is accelerating massively? So then when you go
forward in the vehicle, stupid fucker, your helium goes forward. So if your planet's moving through space, fucking retard,
it's not accelerating.
Helium would only have one choice, but to go and rush to the area that is fucking hidden it from the front. The area that it's going through space, the helium would rush to.
But it's not accelerating. It's constant linear. It's constant velocity.
The helium would rush ahead of your planet, showing the movement. And a pendulum would move the opposite direction. So
it's not accelerating, dummy.
A fucking reaction. The pendulum would show the reaction
it's not accelerating.
Backwards, and the fucking helium would separate. The pendulum and the helium would make a space in between them. Can you set a fucking pendulum and a helium balloon and show the space between them on your moving globe?
Gosh, are you dumb?
Oh, wait, you retard motherfucker.
It's not accelerating, so it's not going to do that.
That means your Earth isn't moving, you stupid bitch.
No, velocity and acceleration are different. Do you not know the difference?
No helium moving, no moving car.
Do you not know the difference between acceleration and velocity?
Do you comprehend? Even the little kids understand this.
Oh my gosh.
MC Tune. Go get your kids and let's see if they understand.
Oh, they do.
The moving balloon moves with the car.
They understand the difference between acceleration and velocity.
Moves with the car.
When the car is at constant velocity
on the fucking vehicle and moves ahead of the medium. So if gravity is locking your motherfucking atmosphere, like the shell of the car, the balloon would hit the fucking shell of your gravity.
I have a question for you. When the car is
answers. You don't need questions. You need answers.
When the car is at constant velocity, does the balloon move forward or backward?
Why is the fucking helium moving?
I'm asking the question to you, and are you scared to answer?
So if you
are you scared to answer? Here's the question: when you're at constant velocity, what happens to the balloon?
Right.
When you're at constant velocity, hey, scaredy cat here. When the
helium show you movement, that's all we need to pay attention to.
It shows velocity,
action, and reaction.
Acceleration. It shows acceleration.
Helium band. So stop the helium balloon. Deflate the helium balloon. Deflate it. Get riding down the road.
It only responds to acceleration. You don't know the difference between acceleration and velocity.
Helium up. While you're moving, blow the helium balloon up, right?
Are you
so it only experiences the experience of the
you don't understand the difference between velocity and acceleration?
So there will be no difference in its vector of velocity and movement. The conservation of momentum in the van will be moving already. Then you're going to fill up the helium. You're going to have conservation of momentum.
Flat Earthers, you guys should stop him.
While you're driving down the road, your buddy
Flat Earthers should stop him. I mean, he is giving you the worst possible impression.
While you have a conservation of momentum, your helium is still going to go from that point and still find its way to the front of the van, you stupid motherfucker.
Not when you're not accelerating.
Even if it's moving or not moving, before or after, the fucking helium will notice movement. Sorry for you, retard.
It's only acceleration. You don't know the difference.
Retard. That means you're not moving.
So do you know the difference? What's the difference between acceleration and velocity?
When a 2-hour balloon can beat your rocket to the clouds, you have no globe.
Hey, Demmock, what's the difference between acceleration and velocity?
Are you ready to put your money up? Are you ready to bet on your globe rocket not being able to hit a fucking cloud?
Absolutely, I would. But good luck getting that rocket. I don't have one.
You would. Well, go get Elon Musk.
I have $10,000 ready for you to show me how celestial navigation works.
With your 10,000, so go buy a rocket, you fucking retard.
I don't have a rocket.
Go get your rocket. Fuck your $10,000 worthless dog shit.
I don't
Go
have
get your
a rocket.
and show us the horizon by shooting to the clouds off of it. If you can't do so, it doesn't exist, you fucking idiot.
That's not how it
We're
works.
talking reality here, buddy.
That's
your
how
sand fucking water horizon edge, right? To the clouds, flat. The fastest way to the clouds. Do you comprehend?
Yeah, I mean, the incredible wrongness of everything you say.
Your rockets don't work now. So now rockets, I want all you Globers to know your rockets cannot go to the clouds.
No, all you've done is show that you don't understand things.
Just told you that rockets can't go to the clouds and you guys don't understand things. You don't understand your globe is the same.
All you've done is make claims.
Horizontal is vertical. Up is forward on a globe. Do you understand? Forward and vertical and horizontal. No. North, south, east, and west are the same direction on a globe.
Right. So
only down is the globe.
So now here's the question for you.
Below your feet.
Here's the question
down
for you.
Is only the dirt below your feet. Down is the dirt below your feet.
Yeah.
Forward is not down.
Got it.
Forward on a globe is
all right,
up.
Here's the question for you.
So when you walk forward,
can you explain
you're walking
this?
up mountains.
Or are you not
walk
capable?
Up and around the mountains.
What's the difference between acceleration and velocity?
And a foot forward.
Hello.
So you walk
What's the difference between acceleration and velocity? I'm just asking you.
Foot forward up on a globe.
Do you know the difference?
Me, are you walking forward or up?
Do you know the difference between acceleration and velocity?
Feet?
Hey,
did
Demmock,
you walk
do you know
1 foot or 1,000 foot forward? You went up a mountain. There's a 1,000-foot hill in front of you. 1 foot in front of you. Did you walk forward or 1,000 foot forward?
He's too dumb to even answer a question. All right. Well, I will read a few super chats while he goes in the background. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh. He doesn't know how to stop talking and answer a question. So, all right. Woo. All right. So, Mr. Unite for the Children says, all right. Flat out shout out for $2. Thank you for that. Hey, Demmock, as soon as you're ready to have a conversation, let me know. Okay. I will have a conversation when you're ready. I hate smartphones for $199 says Quantum Degreaser has to be a Poe, right? Well, you might be onto something. As soon as you're ready to have a conversation, just let me know, okay? David George for $2 says for some sweet toonshine. Thank you. Oh, I think I read that one already. Thank you. All right. Jiffy Cones. Oh, that's for that. Yeah. Shh. Yeah, we know you don't understand. Oh, dear. Okay. Somehow the burden is on me to purchase a rocket. I love that. This is good. Many Karen says, what did the flurf say to the water? Get bent. Petermas Prime says for $5 I think you and Craig should start look at new tactics to debate these odious people. Yeah, I mean, well, how do you debate somebody who isn't capable of even having a conversation? Well, what do? They don't have any evidence. All he has is a misunderstanding. So, Mark Sermon for $10 says, has anyone ever mentioned that if you skydive near a coastline on a nice day, you can see through the ocean as it bends away from you in the distance? For example, clouds through far side of water. If you skydive, I've not skydived, so I haven't noticed this. On a nice, you can see through the ocean as it bends. Interesting. I haven't noticed that. That's an interesting thing, Mark. I don't know how that might look. Tell you as soon as you're ready to have a conversation, let me know. Okay. Connell Silver for $5 says Dim Mockery's problem is that he cannot think in 3D. Like all flirts, he seems to have a problem understanding that up and down do not exist in space. Exactly. He just demonstrated that he doesn't understand up and down in space. Yeah. Why kick a moo cow 855 says he speaks fluent stupid, which with such authority. Absolutely. Complete authority. All right. Got that. We got Bill McGuire says, I bet $1 million he thinks he's making good points. Exactly. Oh my gosh. All right. RT96 says $2, a natural bucket. I think his confusion is he imagines that anything that people have made makes it not natural. He doesn't understand that in science, when they use the words natural, they mean not supernatural. He doesn't understand that. So Cinnamon Control for $5 says 5 people watching just had a stroke collectively. These are words, Demmock. Yes, but they make 0 sense in the order you put them in. Whoop-de-doo. Wrote it no last name for $2 says, can you go get a bucket of God? Demmock, can you go get a bucket of God?
Well, I don't know what that is, retard. You fucking idiot.
Humphrey Pushcart for $6.66 says, golly, the return of Rain Man. All bluster and dumber than a 5th grader. Oh, Lake Titicaca. Oh, fuck. He thinks he knows science. Mr. QTube, first name Fa for $2 says, Demmock, are you a Poe? Demmock, are you a Poe? Are you a Poe? Are you intentionally doing this to make flat earthers look bad?
Are all your viewers willing to bet on their fucking shit ball racket? Their racket rocket cartoon Nazi. Their Nazi bomb.
Yeah, D-Man F fight. I have it here. Right there. Right there. I have that same thing. So yeah, he doesn't know what horizontal and vertical means. He thinks it's
What direction am I going if I leave the dirt,
So all right. Demmock, are you a Poe? So Humphrey Pushcart for $6.66 says, golly, Skeeter, I'm cooking some natural gas right now. Want some? And he also doesn't know that like natural gas is just another name for some other thing. It's just a colloquial name. Stephen K for $4.99 says, hold on, listen to this. This is a good one for you here. Well, hold on. Listen up, Demmock. I got this one for you. Shh, Demmock. Shh. Listen up for this. All right, whatever. Being this ignorant must be a full-time job. Hope he gets paid well for it. Gaming with both hands for $5. Oh my gosh. All right. Yes, mostly methane is natural gas. But I suppose there's a bunch of other stuff mixed in. So, gaming with both hands for $5 is, this is what happens when all your personalities try to talk at the same time. This is like, was anybody there when John Puckett was on with FTFE and Team Skeptic? It was the same thing. Like, he couldn't stop talking. He's not capable of not talking. All right. Jiffy Cones for $3 says, all incredulity with no evidence for flat earth. Absolutely. Nothing at all. Oh my gosh, he doesn't understand the difference between liquids and solids. Oh my gosh. How dumb. How dumb. All right, RT96 for $5. Remember about 12 F-bombs ago when Demmock said, I don't need no moderator. Well, he definitely, Kyle Silver for $5 says, dim mockery, you have 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. Close the latter and open the former. Learn something and stop showing your ignorance. Oh my gosh. Mr. King Sleepy, first name Sofa, says for $2, ask him to explain the difference between acceleration and velocity. He can't stop talking long enough for me to answer one question, even though he pretends to want to hear me. Hey, Demmock, I have a question for you. Demmock.
The permeability of the magnetism of your fucking blood in you are like
insanity?
copper.
Well, you gotta back up. You gotta back up.
From the fucking listening. Magnet of air.
You gotta back up.
Air is electricity and liquid is electricity.
I wasn't listening. You gotta back up.
You do not dissolve air into your blood.
If you did, yeah, hemoglobin.
I can prove to you right now.
No,
take the smallest breath you can and don't let it out. Let it dissolve.
Okay.
Never happen. You have to let it out. Therefore, there's no such thing. It's not dissolving anywhere. You have to let every single bit out.
Oh my God.
That you pulled in.
No.
Therefore, you're done,
you
son.
You carbon dioxide.
You're done. Gets rid of carbon. You can't do it without letting it out, can you? You got to let it out, don't you?
So dumb.
So gotta let it out, don't you? You gotta let that air out, don't you?
All right, here we go. Back to this. There we go. All right. Wow. That's amazing. Steve 6464 for $2. Why do you keep this foul mouth flurf on? Yeah. I mean it's to show how dumb flurfs are. I mean, the dumber the flurf is, the more it damages flurfism. So Demmock is destroying flurfism right now with his incredible stupidity. So Green Bolt for 5 Canadian says somewhere in the Netherlands, QNFEE is breathing a sigh of relief because we've all suddenly forgotten how stupid he is. Yeah. D-Man Fight for $5 says he's deeply misunderstanding his own illustration. Can you draw it properly for this idiot? Well, yeah, I did, but he can't. He doesn't even understand this. Yeah. See, he thinks that he doesn't understand the difference between up and down on a sphere. So, all right, Many Karen for 15 shekels says Demmock proves that when you're in Flurf, no one can hear you scream. Daryl Jackson for $10 says you should give him next year's top left award right now because no one is beating this guy. Not unless you let the First Amendment auditors that don't know the law. Yeah. Oh. Gosh. He doesn't. Oh my gosh. A fun game is to unmute him every minute for like 20 seconds and then try to match up what he said with the previous time was unmuted. Hey, Demmock, did you know helium is mined? Do you know that they mine helium? Yeah, all right. Yep. Delco Man says for $5, after this debate, I feel like you've been breathing pain. I've been breathing, yes. Like, oh, Dave Cernak has a question. What does perpendicular? What does perpendicular mean? What does perpendicular mean? What does perpendicular mean? Yeah, I know you don't know. That's why it's funny. That's why it's funny. Oh, it's hilarious. All right, you have a picture? Where's your picture? Wait, you said you have a picture. Where's your picture? Where's your picture? I don't see your picture. You said you had one. Oh, you didn't show me the picture. You said you had one. All right, Dave. No, I didn't. No, they're different. They're not the same. All right, Glober Mom for $5. If he is this insufferable regarding the shape of the earth, can you imagine how he is at work, or the dentist, or the doctor? Absolutely. What do you do for work? What do you do for work? Are you a taste tester down at the urinal cake factory?
I debunk globes, retard.
No, you were at work earlier. Like, what's your job?
Debunk globes, you fucking crazy bastard.
No, you never once did you do that.
Helium does not move forward. Therefore, there's no globe moving.
You don't even understand acceleration. Oh my gosh. All right. Delco's Man says for $5, as an actual scientist by profession, natural means not ghosts. The only person that says otherwise is QE, not one other scientist I've ever talked with. Exactly. Natural means not supernatural. Did you know that?
Supernatural is man-made containers. Did you know that, bitch?
No, actually, supernatural would be things that are not physical.
Containers aren't made by fucking God.
Oh, dear. Connell Silver first says, MC Tune, why do you have to bring Flurfs on that try to force feed me word salad and BS dressing after I've already had a big dinner? I know. Demmock, Connell Silver for already ate. All this word salad is just too much for him. All right. Delco's Man says for $2, helium is mined. Did you not know that helium is mined?
They make lead. They make all that shit.
They make all that? How do they make it? What's the process?
Dirt, retard. All the dirt, you fucking idiot.
The process is dirt.
Dirt makes glass, gold, lead, everything.
How? What's the process? Do explain. What's the process
of lava?
What's the process of making of dirt making gold?
Break down? What does temperature break down into everything in sand? What does the ocean crash?
What the hell are you talking about?
Everything into sand. Everything is black. Once it's not glass, it's plastic. Once it's not plastic, it's metal. Once it's a certain type of metal, it's a certain type of metal.
Are you just talking alchemy? Do you think alchemy is real?
You can make a brownie. You can make a pancake. You can make a cake. You can make a vanilla cake. It depends on the ingredients. So you got gold. You got silver. The dirt are your ingredients. Different dirt, different metals, different glasses.
That's not how it works. No, that's not actually how it works.
You heat up sand. You make stuff, retard.
Goodness.
Yeah, retard.
That makes no sense at all.
Yes, retard. Yes,
well, what's the process then? Go ahead. Explain it.
Yes, fucking retard. I just told you heat up sand, and what's it do?
Turns to glass.
It's not sand. Heat up a diamond, what's it do?
It stays a diamond? I don't know.
Same thing, bitch. Heat up gold, what's it do? It all becomes
it
gas,
melts?
doesn't it, bitch?
Yeah, but it's still gold. Even as gas, it's still gold.
Degrees, gold becomes a gas, bitch. When you freeze a fucking diamond and smash it on the ground, it breaks, retard. Yeah, gold.
But it's still diamond.
You don't know what gold is now?
Of course I do.
So what do you know? Do you know what 1800 degrees is?
It's a temperature. Is it Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Turns to a gas.
Sure. At some temperature, gold is going to turn to a gas, but it's still gold. It's just in a different phase.
So why wouldn't all the gases turn back from heat or be able to be turned from an ingredient of a mixture back from heat or not or cooled down?
They can if they're cooled down enough. They can if they're cooled down enough.
The dirt, you heat up a certain amount, you're going to get some gold. You're going to get some diamond. You're going to get some silver. You're going to get some quartz.
My gosh.
You're going to get some plastic depending on what the fuck is in that amount of dirt, idiot.
Oh, my gosh.
Fucking retard. Are you that retarded, bitch? How did all the material get made on the earth? Did man make it?
It was supernovas.
Heat, retard. Fucking heat, bitch. One thing called energy, you fucking retard. Heat made it all.
It was fusion, yeah. I mean, I guess you could put it that way, fusion.
Heat, you heat it up,
and what does
it's mixed.
What does
when you cool
any of this have to do with anything?
Off with different acids, will burn more different things away, and then you get what you're left with. You fucking retard, man-made shit.
You get what you're left with.
Yeah, that's called science, bitch. Action, reaction. What you're left with is what you're left with, not a fucking story, retard. Not snuffle up against fucking dumb shit. Like, oh, look, I'm a retard. Gosh. I'm going to make some shit up, like gravity.
How? Oh, my gosh. So explain again the process. You take dirt.
What's the equation for gravity?
You take dirt, and then you do what to it to convert it?
Gravity?
F equals a G M1 M2 over R squared.
Give me what starts gravity. Give me what creates gravity, please. Hurry up.
Doesn't matter.
Globe wizard.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Globe religion. Can you demonstrate for your audience how A tide works on a ball next to a river, next to a waterfall, all next to each other simultaneous and like in real life.
A tide?
A waterfall, a tide, and a lake and a river, all
Okay.
working water like they do on Earth right now in front of you. You can stand and see the ocean. You can look over and see a mud puddle, a pond, and a lake right separated
Okay.
live. They all do their own thing. Can you demonstrate that, Narnia Glober?
Can I demonstrate? Yeah, you just go look at it. Just go look at it.
No, demonstrate, I said, not looky-loo. I know Snuffle up against that. You think fucking looking at making shit up like, oh, look, turds come out of my mouth. No, that's not science, buddy.
Turds come out of your mouth?
You have to look at the ocean and say turds come out of your mouth.
Why do turds come out of your mouth?
Look outside, turds come out McToon's mouth. I'm right now, right? That makes me right? By your fucking admission, retard.
Oh my gosh.
Just fucking look and declare it, and it's true,
right? Oh dear.
Retard.
All right. Monkey Cat, I'm gonna
retard.
All right.
So you don't
let me know when you're all right. Monkey Cat Pat says flat earthers don't need measurements. They have their eyes in total disregard of anything scientific. Well demonstrated here by Demmock. Let's see. Connell Silverfur says, Tune, I'm not a math guy. I change oil for a living. You really don't need math to debunk flirts. Just a bit of logic and scientific understanding. Yeah. Waikikamook says, rip Mallory's laptop, thou shalt be missed. Absolutely. It's a good question, Professor Phil Bell. Ask him what an oximeter you stick on your finger is for. The problem is he is so immature that he cannot actually have a conversation with another human like an adult. So, Graham Price says, as a Newton for 2 years, says this guy is personifying Dunning-Kruger. Absolutely. Okay. Inquisitor Rurik says Demmock is perhaps the best argument against democracy I've ever heard. I can't argue with that. Pat's Cats is a new member at Newton. Thank you for that. And then Pat in the chat says Demmock could be up for POTY, Poe of the Year. I wish he was a Poe, but I think he's actually this dumb.
No, you don't have a globe. Can you demonstrate temperatures in a scientific lab? All the temperatures that are happening on a ball live. The ones in Australia, Antarctica, Greenland,
Antarctica?
Iceland, the rainforest, the
Did you just say Antarctica?
Live. Antarctica, motherfucker. Clean your ears out.
You only said Antarctica.
A ball. Pay attention, physics boy. Don't run from your science, you laffy taffy.
Tell you what.
What the fuck, dude?
You do that for your goofy flat Earth. And first,
listen, the only thing that's that's not in contention. We know the Earth is flat. We know everything works in flat physics. We know
it does.
Demonstrator flat things, right?
Well, go ahead then. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do one.
One globe one from you, McToon. One globe one from you, not a flat physics, not flat physics of water.
I mean, how do you make a flat earther stop talking? Ask him to explain flat Earth. I mean, he'll just talk about something else.
Get a fucking ball.
I guess.
Get your heat source.
All right.
65 miles
All
away.
right. We'll turn you down again, and we'll see. We'll see if when you're ready for a conversation, let me know. Stephen K says, so this is where curse words go to die. Absolutely. He's so. Pronoun 1990 says, wow, the loser did show up. He did. I have to say, I don't think I've had anyone dumber than him on. I mean, I've had some dumb flat earthers, but I don't know if there's any dumber than this guy. I don't know. What is flat physics, Mute Donkey? I have no clue. Oh, jeez. Bill McGuire for $5 says, this is ASMR for serial killers. That's perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. Chronic Avenger for $5 says, he doesn't understand the difference between melting and boiling point. Gold melts at 1900 Fahrenheit while boiling at 5000. Oh, see, I didn't know the number offhand. It seemed a little low. Let's ask him.
anywhere. I haven't seen no scientists ever do science anywhere in a class.
Demmock, got a question.
Manipulate electricity,
Demmock.
manipulate the variables,
Demmock, got a question.
the magnetism, manipulate gravity.
We got a question. Demmock, got a question. At what temperature does gold turn to gas?
Manipulate your radiation. Manipulate your fucking frequency. Manipulate frequency.
Demmock.
Manipulate sound. Manipulate the frequency and the gravity of suns and the fucking galaxy and the gamma rays. Have you ever really manipulated a fucking thing?
I have a question. I have a question for you. At what temperature does gold turn to gas?
2,500.
2,500 what?
Degrees.
What units?
2,500 degrees, dumb bitch.
Yeah, Fahrenheit, Celsius, Kelvin.
Whatever you want, fucking tard. How retarded can you be, dude? How many answers you need, retard?
Just the one correct one.
Retarded, dude?
Just the one correct one. Yeah, just. I mean, we gotta look it up.
Well, I don't know. See how hot you can get something. Do you even know what 5,000 degrees is? Do you know what 20,000 degrees is?
It's temperature, yeah. But you haven't specified the units, though.
Can you show us that? Globe gobstopper?
Show you what?
I don't know. Can you show us gradients in a scientific lab of gobstopper air, water, and oil mixing in a gradient like our name, the green line? Like your gobstopper globe supposedly coalesced and formed from gravity, and the densest one finds the middle. And
why is that so hard to do?
A ring of a layer around it, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Can you go get your gases and show us the denser ones and the less denser ones together inside a sphere, please?
Here we are again. So I'm asking you, at what temperature does gold turn to gas?
Listen, while it's spinning,
at what temperature?
Demonstrate the physics of your air sticking around your ball.
Just
you can even put them inside the plastic sphere. I'll give you a fucking container.
All right,
now demonstrate the spinning ball. Separate the air and the physics that you're running from, retard bitch.
All right.
Go look it up, Google.
At what temperature
ball. This is what we can't look up, McToon. We can't look up global fucking physics. We can't look up physics of gases and waters and oils. Separate themselves by the densities of which they are.
Okay.
Right?
All right. At what temperature does gold
itself towards the center, right?
At what temperature does gold boil?
What temperature do we got to demonstrate your gobstopper to separate the mediums?
What temperature does gold boil?
What temperature?
Come on,
what
listen
temperature
up.
does air
listen
separate
up. Have
from
a conversation like an adult
into
here.
A spherical pattern.
At what temperature does gold boil? At what temperature does gold boil?
At what temperature does oil form a sphere in the center of a gas?
It's a ridiculous question. At what temperature does gold boil?
Gobstopper has density gradients. They're spherical gradients.
Yeah, okay.
Gobstoppers. Do you know how a gobstopper works?
Yeah.
It's got the chewy center.
I love that. That's your. Right? Yeah, that's all you can think of.
Center magma lava, right in the center, right, and it's got the iron core, right, and inside that, right, right.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep, go crazy.
The dense part. So, can you show us in nature or in a lab? Can you demonstrate this happening where the densest stuff's going to find itself in the middle of your sphere spinning? Go ahead. Sure. Go ahead.
Well, I suppose you would then have your analog for flat Earth, right?
Gravity never stops. It's a constant, right?
Do you have your analog for flat Earth that you could demonstrate?
Balls and making spheres and making globes.
You can't? I didn't think so.
Never stop happening, and everything just coalesces into balls.
Okay.
And everything's just
I'm still trying to. There's still a couple questions outstanding here. Couple questions.
Demmock. Your fart is a sphere.
Hey.
And you can weigh your fart on a globe because your fart's dense and it gets pulled down by mass and gravity and it's attracted to the scale and it pulls down with pressure.
All right. So the question I guess you can't answer is the boiling point. Well, in a vacuum, they
hit the ground before the bowling ball.
In a vacuum, they hit at the same time in an evacuated chamber.
Why does a feather hit before the bowling ball?
But it doesn't.
Go watch the video, buddy. I thought you and Spurskabo went over it.
Yeah, but they accelerate downward at the same rate.
Why did you use Why did you break out a ruler and tell Spurs and the other 3 people you were on with when you told me you didn't know how to use a ruler? Why the fuck did you break out a ruler on them and tell them about a ruler when I told you that's what you need for measurement? And you told me, no, you can't use it, but you used it fucking 3 other shows? You stupid fucking cunt. Stop going back on your lying ass whole word, bitch. You fucking retard. Now, when you want to measure,
you don't understand
like
measurements.
You go
I know.
get a fucking tape measure just like out of your mouth, bitch.
There's other ways to measure things.
Out of you and TFE, bitch. You both pulled up a tape measure.
I had a surveyor on just 2 hours ago.
How you measure the
and he's an expert at measuring things without using rulers.
You ain't an expert at nothing but lying. So go get your fucking tape measure and show us what you can do from your back door. Put a flag in the curve, and then show us the elevation to the clouds horizontally.
With the tape measure. You want that with a tape measure?
You know right outside. You know everywhere's the curve, right?
Yes.
Everywhere's horizontal. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So why can't you hit the cloud?
No, not everywhere has a horizontal tangent plane.
Horizontally up. Yes. Why are you not hitting the clouds?
Horizontal is not up. Horizontal is the opposite.
Horizontal is up, bitch.
Horizontal is orthogonal to up.
I just asked you a question. I have a picture over here. I jumped away from the ball. Which direction? If you can't answer, bitch,
if horizontal is up. No, it's not. Horizontal is tangent.
I got a drawing over here. You got one chance to match it.
Send me the drawing.
Which direction am I jumping from the globe? You got one chance.
Vertical.
You're fucking wrong. It's horizontal. The word is horizontal. Get it right. Now, do you guys understand that he doesn't know direction from a globe? Do you understand?
Oh my gosh, how can you be so wrong?
Do you understand that none of you know direction from a globe?
Then you clearly don't. That's funny.
Away from the surface of dirt is what direction?
Vertical.
Horizontal.
I guess if you're doing like a long jump.
A straight line from the center out is a straight line from the center out, correct?
Yes, but it's relative to the person's position.
That means either way, retard. Relatives means whatever you want, bitch.
No.
You fucking dumb fuck. It means whatever your comprehension is, motherfucker.
It's
you fucking idiot. It means whatever way you're facing, bitch.
Horizontal is
motherfucker.
Horizontal is orthogonal to the vertical.
You don't know what orientation is? Do you know what away from the ground is?
Vertical, yes.
There's only one way away from the ground.
No, and actually, no matter where you are, it's a different vertical.
Vertical then, retard.
Measured. It's been measured.
Show me which direction's not vertical from the ball then. Draw a line out it.
Any direction that's not vertical would by definition be not vertical then. Yes.
Now draw a line out that's horizontal and show me which one's not that. Show me how they're not the same.
Yeah, so vertical is orthogonal. Vertical is
looks like.
You asked a question and you won't let me answer. Are you scared of the answer? Are you scared? Are you not letting me answer because you're scared of the answer? I hope he's not procreated. Do you have kids? I hope not. Please don't have kids. Please. All right. I don't know. Throw the dwarf of the House of Torg for 2 Australians says you had 33 on. Yeah, who's stupider? All right, that's a good question. That's a good question. All right, who is stupider? All right, so we've got 33. We've got Demmoch. Who else should go in the poll for the stupidest? Paid Nessa Shill says he has kids. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, Victor Crew. Yes, Victor. All right. I have him turned down a little bit so that you people can hear me. So, yeah. All right, Victor Crute. There's Jason. Yep. We've got Jason. Yeah. All right, there it is. Yeah, there's too many to just. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's Mitchell from Australia. There's Flat Out Zero. There's so many. Anyway, well, there's your chance to vote. People are voting to see if you're the stupidest ever, Demmock. So just so you know. All right. So yeah. All right. I had 33 on. So you get a chance to see. You get one vote. Stephen K says for $4.99. This is the audio version of monkeys typing Shakespeare. If you let them talk long enough, you'll get a full science textbook. Ah, no, never. Oh, Peter Miss Prime says, hey, Demmock, how much practice per day is required to flap your mouth so much? Demmock, I got a question. Hey, Dim. How much practice per day is required to flap your mouth so much? He can't. Poor guy. He can't even answer. Chronic Avenger says when a cop radars him for speeding, he asks, "Where's his tape measure?"
Chronic Avenger, your bet says it all. You think ice cubes are less dense than water too, don't you?
They are. They are less dense than water. Yes.
Yeah, go hit yourself in the head with one, and then hit yourself in the head.
Well, but it's a solid. It's not a liquid. You don't know the difference. I got it. Chris Hoffman for $5 says, what I want to know, which flat earth group would claim him and or welcome him? That's a good question. Hey, Demmock, what group welcomes you? What group of flat earthers will claim you as their own? Hello. Which
the electrical resistance of the fucking medium being thicker or less?
I'm waiting. I want an answer to this one. Which group of flat earthers welcomes you as one of their own?
Listen, I'm a reality person. High to low, hot to cold, positive to negative. Let's go to the lab.
None. You want to talk to me? Kind of lonely. All right. I hate smartphones for $4.99 says, can we please send Demmock to the moon without a spacesuit? That would be. There we go. People have been there. So Charlie Duke put a picture of his family on the moon. Eon Dust for $5 Australian. If you told him the angles of a triangle add up to 180, he'd probably complain that the triangles can't get that hot. Hey, I got a question. Demmock. There's no Coca-Cola on the moon. There's no Nike Air. There's no motherfucking commercial in the dirt. There's no logo. There's no icon. So there's no moon, bitch. No moon going. No Nexus Knight 2 says, hate to say it, but the dude you're debating is a grade A dumbass. Go to the clouds. Absolutely. Do you understand? Hey, rockets cannot go anywhere. Did you know that the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees? Did you know that? McToon will not put a rocket going to the clouds. I don't own a rocket, so the surface of a ball to the clouds. Why? How could I possibly bet on that? I don't have a rocket to do that with. McToon would not bet on Elon Musk's rocket to go to the fucking clouds horizontally. Oh, I've seen it myself with my own eyes. I've watched it with my own eyes. Because your globe doesn't exist. Because your globe doesn't exist. Because your globe... Go get Elon. Go get a real motherfucking glober here, bitch. Wow. Go get a real glober with some real shit that he can really do, motherfucker. Let's put it to bed once and for all, retard. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, measure it. I'm trying to help you, bitch. Do you want the Nobel Prize for proving it's flat with me or not? No, it's not flat, though. Do you want all the money that comes with it? But it's not flat. That you automatically win and the bitcoins and all the shit that come with it. But it's not flat. All your money, all the stuff. No, it is. That's all it is. It's not round, you retard bitch. You can't bet on a rocket for a globe. I would absolutely. Yeah, I would certainly do it. I just don't have one. Certainly not. Do you have one? Globe curve. You're not betting you can leave the globe dirt to the horizon. Did you know that the angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees? Did you know that? You're afraid to bet you cannot leave the surface of your planet. Right. The surface, bitch. Johnny, to the fucking clouds. Johnny Charcoal for $2 says he believes this. I've heard his script many times. Yeah, I know. He is. That's why I'm saying he is this dumb. He believes this nonsense. You got a globe that doesn't exist, Narnia. Pope McToon. Oh my gosh. So all right. So now, do you have any actual evidence for flat Earth? Do you have any evidence for flat Earth?
It's definitely not a pear. What is your globe? What does it look like exactly? Could you draw for me, retard bitch?
Brian Peck is wanting you to explain your balloon challenge again.
On paper. Lock it in for us, retard.
Well, paper is 2-dimensional and the globe is 3-dimensional. Brian Peck is asking you to explain your balloon and rocket challenge again.
Tell Brian to suck a dick. Listen, can you draw?
You can't explain it? Is it too hard? Is it too hard to explain? Is it too hard? Is it too hard for you, Demmock?
Too hard.
Is it too hard? Ant says he's incredibly stupid and uneducated, just watches crazy videos and he believes them.
Cartoon globe, can you blah? Can you
so First Amendment says, I can see on his face he is so scared to do the sextant math. So First Amendment, I can use the measurements from a sextant to get a person's position.
Do you need
no flat earther
to draw your potato Earth? What's it look like, please?
A potato Earth? Oh, the Earth is much larger than the potato radius.
No, your Earth.
What?
It's 3 fucking oil changes. Your Earth is 3 oil changes. It's small as fuck, idiot. Can you draw your potato Earth for me?
The Earth is 3 oil changes. That's a unit of measure I've not heard before.
7,000 miles in an oil change, 3 fucking tard. 3 of them is just about the shape of your Earth. So your grandma went to the store and went to work a couple times and drove around the Earth and didn't go nowhere, you fucking idiot. 24,000 miles is nothing on your odometer of your car.
Can you show me the
more than that, don't you?
Can you show me the measurements of flat Earth?
Show me how large the Earth is compared to your odometer.
Oh my gosh. The Logic of Hillbilly says, Dimwit is so cute. He thinks his idiocy is important enough for someone to spend millions of dollars on. Yeah.
You drive,
of course,
24,000 miles really quick. Does your car have 100-something thousand miles on it?
270.
So you drove way more than the globe, your puny ass globe, right?
So apparently it's Timbo Tuttle. Right? All right, let's see here. I think he's talking. See, this is what I think he's talking about. That somehow he thinks that this and this are like a rocket go horizontal. But on the other hand, he also doesn't understand up and down. So here's what I think he's trying to talk about. So, all right.
And then went to your front door after you left your back door. 24,000 miles, 3 measly oil changes.
All right. So here's the other see, he doesn't explain it well, but I've gathered that this is what he's talking about. So he thinks that this vertical and this this one here, since these two are parallel, right? You see that these are parallel. He thinks that this horizontal, which is only relative to this particular position, is the same as this, which is only relative to this position or this position. He doesn't quite understand the geometry. Therefore, he thinks he's debunked all of science. And yeah, he can't explain anything exactly.
Can't explain direction. Fucking tard. You fucking retard motherfucker.
Demmock is a foul-mouthed half-wit. He is not a half-wit. He doesn't even rise to the amount of half-wit. So, all right. All right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Dave Cernick.
You couldn't prove fuck on the earth, on the surface of the earth.
Even Ricky from Trailer Park Boys isn't this dumb.
Go 18,000 miles an hour. You couldn't fucking prove a fucking thing.
Secret G, if understand what Dim says, then you might be a flurf. Yeah. See, he doesn't rise to half wit. He's not even a quarter wit. Oh my gosh.
with the plastic around it become less dense than air?
That's, yeah, Robert Madwell. I'm going to do that. All right, hold on.
At what point does a fucking plastic and the helium balloon become less dense than the air? Show me which point that is.
All right, I'm gonna give that a try.
Science
right.
boy.
Here we go. All right, go ahead. Keep going. Explain yourself. Oh, he stopped talking.
Helium. Helium in a balloon. How is it less dense than air? Which time? What point in time does that plastic become less dense than the air?
Oh, the plastic's not, but as a whole, it is.
As a whole, it is.
Yeah, the balloon and the helium together are less dense.
On the balloon and not a part of the balloon ever. It's always connected to the plastic and inside of it. So now you added two densities together. Usually, you got the density of the plastic that didn't change, bitch. It's still a plastic balloon, you fucking retard. What's it, magic?
Your pal Al, yep. He's a 1 over infinity.
Now you have
infinity.
A pressure
infinity width.
Into a fucking denser thing. You got a dense thing of like getting a plastic bucket that's more dense than the air. Now you force helium in it.
He doesn't even less dense. He can't even comprehend that it's the entirety of the balloon, not just the helium and not just the latex of the balloon.
Fucking tons of pressure of helium. That's pressure, right? That doesn't exist now.
Gosh, because as he just goes and goes and goes with the nonsense, it never ends. Can you imagine? Can you imagine him being this guy's coworker? You know, at down at the urinal cake factory in the taste testing department. And you like be like, hey, bring this pallet over to the dim guy over there to taste test. Like, oh no, you do it, man. I don't want to do it. No, you got to do it, man. You have to. Like they would fight to not do it. But anyway, all right, let's see how this poll. Oh, dude, Dim, you are winning this poll, 80%.
Since helicopters hover, McToon thinks the buoyancy ability of a hovering helicopter makes it less dense than the air. He really understands science.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking retard.
Oh, it's hilarious that you would accuse somebody else of that.
At what point does the plastic become less dense?
It's not. I already said that. It's not.
Helium balloon ever be less dense than the
because as a whole, it's less dense than the air. There you go.
The plastic, at what point does it become less dense than the air?
I already covered that.
You said never. Now the whole never as the helium balloon can never as a whole be less dense.
Oh, why not?
Than the air, because it's the whole always.
Why not?
In the plastic. It's a part of the plastic, retard.
What's the lift formula for balloons?
How it's less dense. Show me how you can stick your fucking hand through it more than you can the air.
If density doesn't have anything to do with the difference between solid and gas and liquid.
Show us how it's less dense, dumb bitch. You still haven't done so, but talk. You say a fucking word, retard.
You're the one. You're the one that's done nothing but talk.
Cause lab coats are science. Cause Newton and Einstein. Cause gravity. You fucking retard. At what point does the plastic become less dense? It's a good point. Vadim has a good point here. He says it can become less dense than the air if you vaporize and superheat it. There you go. There's how you could do it. So you dissipate it to gas with the same gas that it's in. Okay. You asked in isolation how the balloon could be the material of the balloon could be less dense. Was temperature and potential. What did you manipulate? Temperature and potential? Temperature and potential. Potential what? What did you manipulate? He didn't finish. Hold on. He didn't finish. Potential what? Melting plastic. Potential what? What I'm asking you, you fucking temperature retard. And potential what? Manipulate? I don't know yet. What did you manipulate? By melting a balloon, what did you manipulate? You added heat. Did you change the fucking... You added heat. So that's your science? No, I'm just mocking you for being stupid. So heat equals density now, right? No, heat is not density. So what did heat do to make it less dense? Well, it caused a phase change. So it changed the potential, right? The potential what? The potential material.
No, it didn't change the material.
Resistance of the fucking material.
Typically,
it was a thicker.
If you just say potential with nothing else, it often refers to electricity voltage, electric voltage.
Density that it couldn't be held to. You melted it to a fucking electrical gradient of gas.
It shows the true intelligence of someone when their arguments always resort to insults and cussing. They can't actually tell anyone their beliefs beyond acting like a high school bully with IQ of 0.
Now what else? So you manipulated electricity. And what else are we doing?
Oh, that's a good point there, Bobby. Bobby Turner says, I don't think it's possible to act.
You added voltage.
I don't think he's acting.
So you manipulate the potential by adding
he's not an actor.
You understand this?
He really is.
What did you do? Did you ever manipulate helium by freezing the top of it in the vacuum?
Freezing the top of the helium.
Did you freeze the vacuum container? Did you manipulate it any way or shape or form, retard bitch?
What the hell are you talking about?
Did you heat it up? No.
Oh my gosh.
Did you manipulate the fucking variables of nature, of reality, of physics?
I don't know what you're talking about here.
On Earth. The only physics you'll ever experience are high to low, hot to cold, and positive to negative.
That's the only physics? Well, you don't know much about physics. There's a lot more to physics than that.
You don't have any science.
What is the formula? What is the formula for the density of the balloon?
I don't know, cartoon fucking Bible boy. I don't know. You tell me Bible formula scripture.
What's the formula for the density of a balloon? Go ahead. Tell us all. Educate us, you very, very expert.
That's not my Narnia. That's yours, idiot.
Oh, density is something you don't understand then. Okay. To nobody's surprise, you don't understand it.
A rocket's denser than the air, you said.
Yes, of course.
Because all you got to do is add helium in it, bitch.
To a rocket?
Dumbass bitch. All you got to do is add helium to a balloon plastic that's not denser, that's more dense.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is add helium, right? That's the only thing you fucking changed. I asked you what variable did you manipulate to change the density of the fucking plastic.
Oh, yeah, you heat it up. You heat it up to make it less dense than helium.
Up. No, you didn't. You put helium in it.
No. You asked when does the plastic, which
helium.
Of course it's probably not plastic.
Here,
I don't know. You're making no sense.
So what did you do to the plastic balloon to make it less dense when you put helium in it?
Well, the plastic, which isn't plastic, you could convert to gas by adding heat.
Fucking retard. You didn't do that, bitch. You added helium in a fucking balloon. Get with the fucking conversation, you stupid motherfucker. Can you stick with the conversation, 2-year-old? Do I got to go get a 5th grader debate for you? Get one of your kids, dude. I'm serious. One of them would be able to stick on topic. So the plastic, when you add helium, right? These are the only things.
I'm all out.
I got a balloon. I've got my helium. I added it. What did I do to make the fucking plastic more dense? Buoyancy, gravity, boy.
You didn't make the plastic more dense.
Did I make it less dense?
You did not make the plastic less. It's not plastic. You did not make the not plastic less dense.
The helium balloon is more dense than the air, no matter what the fuck you say, you retard.
No, actually, the helium balloon as a whole, the helium balloon as a whole is less dense.
More dense than the fucking helium in it, and it's gonna be than the fucking air around it, and the helium inside it makes it even more dense, adding to its densibility.
You got to hear this one. Humphrey Pushcart says for $6.66. The funny thing is that Dimwit does not comprehend he's being mocked for our entertainment, for our enjoyment.
The funny thing is your globe doesn't exist and you don't understand science. Because you think adding helium to stuff makes it fucking all of a sudden less dense than air.
As a whole, it does, yes.
Helium inside granite. I got the
easy to test. Right easy here. To test, yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit of helium in there now all of a sudden. Look, lo and behold. It's less dense now, retard science.
So can you provide one single piece of verifiable evidence for anything you've said all night?
I can only provide the fucking science you provide me with. Helium makes
you got nothing.
Dense.
Got it. Your
science, globe pope religious scripture says helium.
Yes, Mythbusters did make a lead balloon float. That was a very good one.
Your fucking globe Bible You don't have a globe.
So your interlocutor does not know what density is or how to calculate it, but he is emphatic that his assertions are true.
Who would you declare your Pope, Michio
Correct.
Kaku or Neil deGrasse?
Very, very true there, Tony.
And when Michio Kaku says you're wrong to the 23 billion
so
zeros,
what is the formula for densibility?
I don't think you know what science is, McToon.
So what you should do is you should calculate the density of the balloon. Can you do that? Do you have that capability?
How would you do that when you think everything's dense? You think helium's dense.
It's your claim. It's your claim. It's your misunderstanding of it.
I repeat you, retard.
Calculate the density of the balloon as a whole.
So whatever you just said, I repeated you. Whatever you can show us and show us how you change the density of the plastic, let us know. We're ready.
What weighs more, a football field with helium or air? Do you know?
If you ask McToon, it has to be the football field with helium. It's less dense because you put helium on it.
But which is heavier?
Science, right? Pay attention to
I don't think you quite understand.
Don't you understand we're mocking you fucking retard globers? Don't you understand we're mocking you retarded motherfuckers because you can't find your horizontal clouds? You don't know where they exist. You don't know how far your clouds are from your curve that you stuck a flag in. Your house represents the curve. Now, from your house, how far horizontal?
My house represents the curve? How does my house represent the curve? My house doesn't...
Point to anywhere on a sphere and tell me how that doesn't represent a curve.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Any portion of the outside of a sphere, you fucking retard, and show me how that's not the edge or the curve of that sphere. Are you fucking dumb?
You don't know what topography is, I guess. Okay.
Are you fucking dumb? Yeah, the surface, bitch. It's called the surface of your fucking globe, cunt. The surface.
Oh my gosh.
Call it, how many different names you want for it?
Yeah, here, let's see. There is the link to the Discord there, Sean.
You dumb.
Anybody, go ahead and jump in.
Dumb motherfucker.
It's hilarious.
I'm trying to break it down for your dumb ass that doesn't understand anything. You're the one that keeps asking me what this means and what that means. And your fucking retard fans.
Which scientific publications have you published in?
In the same fucking sentence as asking what the fuck it means.
Which scientific journals have you published in, since you seem to be smarter than all scientists?
Ones your fucking queer buddies did live. Do you have any science you've done live, dumb bitch? Globe boy.
Science doesn't require that everybody do it individually. That's not how it works. So
done, since you know all about it, and you're telling us that you're mocking me by
which
science,
weighs more?
You're mocking me with physics. Which physics are you going to mock me with?
Which weighs more? A football field with helium or air?
What everybody already knows. The solid material weighs more than the non-solid material. You fucking idiot. Solid, thick material you can't put your fucking head through. It's more dense.
Yeah.
You can dive into it. It's less dense.
No.
You can't.
You don't know the difference between liquid and solid. Wow.
No, you don't know
amazing
the difference between density and buoyancy and area and surface tension.
Amazing.
Fucking material resistance and potential. You don't know electricity, bitch. You don't know water's electricity and
water's not electricity. No, it's not.
Anything
oh my gosh.
You take fucking hydrogen, what you call it, right? The number one everything gas, bitch. And when you put it in a container, it becomes everything. It becomes helium. It becomes nitrogen. It becomes argon.
How does that happen?
Every motherfucking thing. Don't ask me, science, bitch. Figure it out, know it all, bitch. I thought you knew.
What's your claim? It's not my claim. I don't claim that. You do.
No, it's your container, bitch.
It's your claim, not my claim.
Your science claim that everything's hydrogen, you stupid bitch.
Then
your fucking science globe cut.
What other than a duck floats?
You don't know your own shit science.
What other than wood floats?
You don't know your own fucking scripture. That
what other
is the number one element of everything.
Yeah, but it doesn't just randomly turn into other stuff.
Scripture that hydrogen is the number one element of every fucking thing. Therefore, being the thing that you need to get everything from.
No.
Yeah, show me how not.
Oh my gosh. In a star. Yes. Oh my gosh. Can you cite your source for everything is hydrogen?
Your science. Google it, bitch.
So dumb.
Big Bang.
So dumb.
Big
Oh
Bang.
my gosh.
The Big Bang.
Well, Demmock,
Everything
you have
down to a focal point.
gathered
What's
to
that
your
focal point called?
your
What's
server
that
here
Big Bang focal
a
point?
collection
What's that called?
of
What is
people
the Big
that
Bang
are going to
focal point
entertain you,
called?
because I'm gonna let them entertain you, because you have exhausted
Got not one
your
answer
value
from
to
you.
me for
You
tonight.
wouldn't bet on your globe. It shows how much you
So,
don't believe
all
in
right,
the globe.
you go right ahead there,
You've got a flat
Demmock.
Earth. You've got flat Earth
It's
physics.
been
You done
it's
demonstrate.
been
You can't
incredibly
demonstrate globe temperature. You can't demonstrate any.
it's been you making a fool of yourself constantly for 2 hours, so I do appreciate that. So, all right, everybody, go ahead, have some fun. That's what I got. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.